So as a former entrepreneur, what point in your journey did you realize that making money and then managing the money were two different things?
You learn quickly, Keith.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that it took me about 6 months to realize that sales and making money is much different than managing money and managing a business. Um,
Okay.
Entrepreneurs, a lot of our entrepreneurs are passionate and they have these wonderful skills. But if you're going to be in business, it's so important that you're in the business of being in business. And you have to recognize that as quickly as you can, because if you don't, you'll send yourself down to a place where the money is controlling you and you
Mm,
aren't controlling the money. So it took me about 6 months
okay.
to recognize that at our little sweet shop or our snowball stand, we were selling. We had a product that we were able to sell and able to get out onto the into the market quickly because we were in Florida at that time. It was easy to sell a cool, soft drink to kids, to the
Hmm.
adults that they were with, but recognizing some of those hidden costs that we weren't taking into account initially,
Mm-hmm.
those that made me realize that we had to really manage what we were doing, because at the time we were mobile. So as I knew the supplies for the cups and the syrup and the ice, making those types of things, and then the things that we would buy wholesale, the hot dogs and the chips, but they had some hidden costs in there. They had hidden costs like fuel, because
Mm.
we had to move we had to move the stand from here to there. They had some electrical hidden costs, because as we made the ice ourselves, thinking, oh, we don't have to pay for it, but you actually do have to pay for it, because the electricity that you're using to fuel the machine or to run the machine, that costs you dollars, and it goes towards your bottom line. So that was super important
All right.
to learn quickly and to get ahead of, so that we understood exactly where our money was coming from and where it was going, in order to ensure that we were making a profit.
That's great. So 6 months. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad learning curve, but because you were able to pivot pretty quickly. But sometimes it does
Mhm.
take entrepreneurs a little longer